Browns predicted to cut ties with Colorado legend Shedeur Sanders for a rising 30 TV QB. The entire NFL draft process was pretty much disastrous for Shedeur Sanders. The Colorado quarterback entered the pre-draft period believing he and his family would be able to dictate where he ended up. That didn't turn out to be the case, leading to a rough draft night. It's believed that Sanders underperformed in his pre-draft interviews. At some of those combined meetings with certain teams that maybe Shedeur Sanders didn't really want to go to, I was told that he more or less sandbagged in those interviews. I don't know if he didn't take them seriously, what it was, but he did not give it his all in some of those interviews. The Sanders family also played a crucial role in him not getting drafted by the team he wanted. NFL legend Chris Carter believes they only have themselves to blame. Shedeur and his family, they overplayed their hand, Chris Carter said. Them thinking that he was in the same evaluation mode as Eli Manning, they didn't play that right. Them trying to narrow the teams that he was going to go to, that didn't do right. Now, Sanders is with the Browns, and things haven't exactly gone smoothly for the rookie. He's in danger of not making the final roster or lasting more than a year in Cleveland. Pro Football Network's Joe DeLeone believes the Browns could draft Fernando Mendoza with the first overall pick next season, effectively pushing Sanders out. Fernando Mendoza may not be a household name right now, but by the start of the 2026 NFL draft cycle, he'll be one of the most highly sought-after prospects, DeLeone wrote. While at Cal in 2024, Mendoza flashed natural playmaking ability and a powerful arm. If the Cleveland Browns are resetting their quarterback, taking a player with tools is the route, follow the Sporting News on WhatsApp. Next year, it's likely to come down to Dillon Gabriel or Shedeur Sanders being the odd man out. For now, all signs point towards Sanders being on the short end of that decision. The NFL is a league defined by bold decisions, surprising trades, and seismic roster shifts. But even in a sport where unpredictability is the norm, few saw this coming. The Cleveland Browns, after investing in Colorado legend Shedeur Sanders, are now rumored to be pivoting toward a rising quarterback sensation, one who threw 30 touchdowns last season and has NFL scouts buzzing. If the whispers hold true, Sanders' time in Cleveland may be coming to an abrupt end, leaving fans, analysts, and even teammates wondering how we got here so quickly. A legend arrives. When the Browns drafted Shedeur Sanders, son of the legendary Deion Sanders, expectations soared. Not only did he bring name recognition and a strong college resume from Colorado, but Shedeur also arrived with poise, leadership, and a competitive fire that was impossible to ignore. He wasn't just another young QB. He was the guy. Handed the keys to a franchise long starved for consistent quarterback play, Cleveland embraced him. His jersey flew off shelves. Fans painted his name across murals downtown. His first training camp was a media circus, and the franchise basked in the newfound national attention. For once, the Browns seemed not just competitive, they were culturally relevant. When the Reds growing pains and grumbling critics, yet as with many rookie quarterbacks thrust into a high-pressure role, Shedeur's transition to the NFL wasn't flawless. He showed flashes of brilliance, a 300-yard game against the Steelers, a clutch 2-minute drill versus the Chargers, and a few dazzling scrambles that had fans invoking shades of his father's flair. But consistency eluded him. There were too many checkdowns on 3rd and long, too many dry-killing sacks, too many picks when trying to force the ball into tight coverage. The Browns finished with a middling 8-9 record, and while that wasn't entirely on Shedeur's shoulders, the finger-pointing began. Whispers of, "not quite ready," echoed in NFL media circles. Analysts questioned his decision-making, his pocket awareness, and his ability to lead a pro-style offense. Some even claimed his fame had arrived faster than his game. Still, most believed the Browns would stay the course. You don't draft a QB with that much hype and give up after 1 year, right? The rise of the 30 TD star. Enter Jackson Ryland. At 6'4", 225 pounds, with a cannon for an arm and the poise of a veteran, Ryland quietly dominated college football last season. Playing for a mid-tier SEC school, he threw 30 touchdowns against just 5 interceptions and led his team to an unexpected 10-2 finish. He wasn't flashy, he didn't have a famous dad, but he commanded attention with his play. Efficient, fearless, and polished,